Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another WIA Weekly Windup, where we meet you here every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern to chat a little bit about what we have going on within the Women in Analytics and Data Connect community. We've got a pretty light week this week and next week, actually. The holidays are coming up pretty rapidly. So, not a ton to share with you this morning, but just want to hit on we are launching a new webinar series next Wednesday, the 20th. And then we also have some ongoing Data Connect things to share as well. So I would love to start with the Women in Analytics event side of things. Like I mentioned, we are working on rolling out a new webinar series in partnership with Data Robot. So we have that coming up on the 20th. If you're interested in learning a little bit more about that series, you can head to our Women in Analytics website, womeninanalytics.com. Go up here to events. You can either select webinars or just scroll right down. And then this first one here, which is going to happen on Wednesday, December 20th at noon Eastern, is our new series. We're going to be diving into driving real world value with generative AI. Obviously, a very hot topic right now. So we are incredibly excited to be partnering with Data Robot on that. So if you are interested in learning a little bit more about the presentation itself, you can kind of skim through this little section here. We are excited to be working with Hanea again. Hanea spoke at our DCC West event last year and is going to be the featured presenter on this first webinar as well. So if you're interested in learning a little bit more about her, you can go into this Register Now tab and it'll take you into this section here that kind of outlines Hanea's background and as well as the description for the series. So we're excited to be kicking that off. As a reminder, our webinar series are a 3-episode series. So this is just the first of the 3. And then we will also host, let me check my calendar here just to make sure I'm not misspeaking. So the first one is on the 20th. The second one will be on January 3rd. And then the third one on January 17th. So if you are interested in staying in the loop on that series, you can check out the events page. We're always, sharing those things on there. You can also follow us on socials, which if you're seeing this, you likely already are. And then we also have a newsletter as well. If you go to the Women in Analytics page for the first time, a little pop-up will come up in the middle. You can sign up to stay in the loop via the newsletter by signing up that way. We also have a mini version of our newsletter on LinkedIn as well, with a couple of links to subscribe to the full version. So that's also a great way to find that information. We typically host or share our top 3 things for the month happening within that LinkedIn newsletter. And then obviously we dive a little deeper into all of the events and whatnot in the larger monthly newsletter as well. The next thing I wanted to share with you today is our call for speakers is still open for the Data Connect conference. So dataconnectconf.com, dataconnectconf.com. You can go up here into more, hit the call for speakers button, learn a little bit more about the event itself and kind of what we're looking for. Our 2024 deadline is February 29th, so you still have a little bit of time to put something together. If you are interested in joining us for the event, there are certainly some benefits of that as well for you. We do complimentary speaker coaching in partnership with Articulation. We give you access to the rest of the event as well. So if your talk's not till the afternoon on Friday, you still have access to the full event on Thursday, in addition to the full day on Friday. We also do a speaker dinner the evening before on the Wednesday night before the event kicks off, which is just a really fun way to help connect some of the folks who are participating in the event. Once the event kicks off, obviously everyone's kind of running around and are really busy with their schedules in terms of speaking, networking, etc. So we do like to offer this opportunity just for all of the speakers to connect. We do offer a private speaker lounge throughout the event as well. And then if you're interested in receiving a professional recording of your talk, we can provide that after the event too. We are looking, our demographic tends to be a little more technical leaning. So certainly looking for more technical presentations, more advanced presentations. But there's a little bit of information on this website as well around like how we break things down, different types of topics, all of that good stuff. So if you are interested, dataconnectconf.com /call-4-speakers, or you can go up into that top corner, I guess it's over here for you, drop down and hit the call for speakers button, and it'll take you right to this section here. You can scroll down, submit that. The next page will ask you for some information around your talk. And then our content council is actively reviewing applications now. So the sooner you get those in, the better. We are meeting monthly for a few hours to kind of get through all of these phenomenal applications that are coming in. So if this is something that piques your interest, certainly we would love to hear from you. And then lastly, our DataViz competition is open as well. That is going to be sponsored by Apexon this year. We've worked with them the last couple of years around the DataViz competition. This is by far one of my, I think, favorite parts of the event. It's just a really neat way for folks to actually put something tangible together and present it to our audience. You have an opportunity to win a trip to Columbus to attend the event, including a flight reimbursement, hotel accommodations. We also offer cash prizes for our top 3. And if you are interested in kind of seeing some of the past competitions, you can click this button here and just view what other folks have put together in the past. There's a ton of information on here, so definitely flip through that, including a timeline. So our competition opened at mid-October. Submissions are due February 1st. We'll spend a month kind of narrowing it down into the top 10, and then we will open it to a virtual vote. Folks from globally can participate in this virtual vote. We'll post them on this page, and you can kind of go through and explore, learn a little bit about the viz itself and the folks that have put it together. We'll close that virtual vote on April 26th, and then April 26th is a Friday, so that following Monday we'll announce the top 5. Those top 5 will have the ability to come to the event in person. We do this really cool like kind of DataViz gallery option as well, so it's kind of like an art gallery style setup. And yeah, we showcase those vizzes. All the folks who attend the event live get to vote on the top 3, and then we do the award ceremony at the event. An example of that is also located in the previous competitions winners and finalists section as well. So if you're interested in just seeing what that looks like, that is available to you in that link too. So that is really all I had for you today. As I mentioned, we've got our new webinar series coming up. The first one is on the 20th. We have our call for speakers for the 2024 Data Connect conference open. We have our DataViz competition open as well. Those both close in February. The DataViz February 1st, the speaker application the end of February. And then we just recently announced that we are bringing back the Data Connect West event as well. So that website is up and running, dataconnectconf.com/DCC West. So if you're interested in learning a little bit more about that event, it is just a smaller version of our annual Data Connect conference. We're expecting about 400 folks this year. We're doubling the stages that we did last year. We just hosted this for the first time in March of this year, so 2023. Our next one will be May 2024. So sticking with that spring time frame, we hope to see you there. And if you're interested in learning more, like I mentioned, dataconnectconf.com/DCC West. You'll also see a ton of social posts coming up about that shortly too. So thank you so much for joining me, and enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks.